What's up everybody, it's Carl, aka Carl Drum Tech, and today I want to talk about the 3 reasons why you want to learn how to teach. Felt kind of weird to do that, just kind of one of those things where I just normally naturally do it. Today, just in the last couple days, I've had a really heavy heart, this is because today is February 20th, 2020. About a week ago, February 13th, my dog, our family dog, Nacho, was mauled by 2 larger dogs, and he sustained heavy injuries, and just this past Monday we lost him on the 17th, and I just kind of wanted to throw that out there because if I don't sound like my normal self, life has to go on. I still gotta do these videos and create content for everybody, and just kind of keep things going, right? But there's definitely things going on that I'd like to share, just because it might seem like it's gonna affect me, or it's gonna you'll be able to notice, right? So that's what's going on with me right now. I'd like to personally dedicate this video to my little boy, Nacho. You've seen him in some of the videos. He's made some cameos, and some of my drumming videos, you'll see him there, and just one of those things where you don't think that it's like a little thing, and yet now with the weight of everything, it's a huge thing, and it means everything to me that he's in some of those videos. So as a way for me to remember him. Still feels weird to say it, but I have his collar right here, so this video is for him. And because Carl Drum Tech, a large part of my message is that it's more than just drumming. There's life lessons and things like that. I would just say love everybody, love your animals, your pets, without any limits, and because you never know, right? Okay, so anyways, let's get to the video. So the 3 reasons why you want to learn how to teach is, number 1, it's really good because you have to learn to teach yourself, right? When you teach other people, right, you have to figure out, like, okay, why is this person doing this, or try to figure out if they're having issues, what can you do to correct it, right? And you're trying to analyze and figure out what's going on. Is it a technical issue? Is it a mechanical issue? Is it just a grip issue, technique, all that stuff, right? You're weighing all those things, and in learning how to do that and learning how to help somebody else, you're learning how to teach yourself, right? So you're trying to figure out what to say, how to say it, what to recommend, and then you'll run into similar issues, or you'll run into issues, and then you'll go through a similar process where you're like, what's going on? Why is this happening? What should I do to correct this? What kind of exercises should I develop, right? So all these things go into play, and it really helps you out whenever you have issues, whenever you want to try to get better. When you see somebody have a block and can't figure out how to get past that block to get better, you're probably gonna be in a similar situation where you're trying to figure out how to get past certain learning blocks. And if you've learned how to teach other people, you can learn to teach yourself, and you'll get better because of the fact that hey, most of the time you're the teacher. You have to teach yourself. So that is a great skill to have for you to get better. And the second best reason why you want to teach is because obviously you just want to give back, right? You want to give to other people. Other people have definitely helped you, right? Other people have taught you. So whatever these skills and these gifts that these people have given you, it's a good thing to pay that forward and give it back to other people, right? Because something was given to you, and it's just good for the world that something was given to you, and then you kind of give that gift back, right? So whatever anybody's taught you, whether it's your teachers, people you've drummed with, people that you've learned from, make sure you share and pass along that knowledge, because it just makes the community better. It makes other drummers better. It makes you feel good anytime that happens. I can attest to that. I can attest to how it makes me feel whenever I help somebody else out and they get it, and they get better, they reach their goals, whatever. It just feels good, right? And but it's not just helping the community, right? It's helping the overall human community, that you have this feeling of wanting to give, right? When I first started teaching at Torrance High School, where I graduated from, I just wanted to volunteer, and literally my only thought was I wanted to give others a similar experience that I had, so I wanted to give back, right? I just wanted to help, and that's pretty much my only goal. I didn't care about getting paid, and you know, it felt good to be able to do that, and it was fun, and you know, it was a good experience overall. So my suggestion is that you learn how to teach because you know, you just want to give back. And you know, hey, I mean, if you're helping other people in your drumline, you know, if you're not a teacher, you're helping your group, right? But at the same time, you know, you're being a good person, you're being a good human being. Somebody's in trouble, somebody needs help, you help them, like you offer that. And I think that's one of the best things about learning how to teach, and it's a really good reason to want to do that. And so the third reason why you want to learn how to teach is because for me, this is something I've recently kind of reflected on and realized, is that it teaches you empathy, right? So what I mean by empathy is like, right, it's like you're leveling with other people on how they feel, what their experience is. You kind of put yourself in their shoes so that you can kind of understand them, right? A lot of what happens in the world is, in my opinion, I feel like there's not a lot of empathy. I mean, you know, just at least from the bad side of things, when you see the media and stuff like that, you know, people who have, for example, different political views, right? A lot of times those arguments, you know, go against each other because, in my opinion, there's a lack of empathy, right? Like they don't see the other side, they don't see another person's perspective, they can't understand it, right? Like we're all humans, we're all trying to do the best we can. We all are trying to live our lives based on what we believe is right, and there's not a lot of empathy sometimes for another person's experience, right? So we can't see their point of view, and we just kind of like argue and just, you know, kind of put them down or whatever for whatever their opinions are or whatever their beliefs are. But you know, teaching, you know, what is that about, right? It's like literally putting yourself in another person's shoes, and you're trying to figure out, why is it that they're not getting something? Why is it that they're having trouble with this thing? Why is it that, you know, they think a certain way that holds them back, right? If they're like, you know, there's like some kind of negative thought in their head, if they're struggling, right? Is it like I have to put myself in their shoes and in their head and try to figure out, okay, maybe it's this, maybe they're thinking this, so I'll suggest it, and sometimes I'm right? Sometimes I'm wrong, but you know, a lot of times I'm right, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't put myself in their shoes. And one of the biggest examples I can see, you know, just in my Instagram, is that, like, you know, if I mention something about somebody not getting something quickly, like for example, you know, my students, you know, some of them have trouble playing rolls or diddles, and somebody will comment like, you know, well, it didn't take me that long, you know, to learn rolls, it was easy for me, right? Well, therein lies the problem, right? When you only think about yourself, right? You think, well, I didn't have any problems. That prevents you from seeing why somebody else could have a problem with, you know, being able to play something as quickly as you did, right? And there's always other situations where, like, you know, maybe you are struggling with something, and then somebody else out there gets it faster, right? That's just how it is. Everybody has their own learning curves. Everybody has their own mental blocks. Everybody has their own, you know, technical issues, and it can be physical, right? So, you know, like, it really helps to empathize and figure out, like, you know, why, you know, a person is struggling with something, and then if you can put yourself in their shoes, you can try to help them understand how to overcome it, right? And that's you giving your perspective, that's you being a good human being, and, you know, like, that's you also learning to teach yourself, right? So you're teaching yourself these values like empathy, you're giving to the community, and it just all kind of ties in beautifully with these top 3 reasons as to why you want to learn how to teach. And that number 3 is a really big one for me. You know, something I came up with recently, and it's so true, right? Teaching teaches you empathy. It teaches you how to put yourself in the shoes of another human being, you know, why they think the way they think, why they feel the way they feel. I think that's important, right? And I think that helps to make the overall global community better, is if we all learn to have more empathy. All right, so cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. Please excuse me for my somber tone. It's been a difficult last couple days, but I'm here, and you know, trying to move on and keep my life going. And at the same time, you know, I know my little guy's with me, so yeah. That's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and like I said, again, I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you got something out of it, and if you feel like this video could help somebody else out, you know, like, this is a good thing. Like everybody, I believe, in my opinion, should learn how to teach. I think it's a really good skill to have. Number one, like I said, it helps you to teach yourself, right? Because you learning how to teach will enable you to teach yourself, because most of the time you're teaching yourself, right? And then number two, just it's good to be a good human, to help other people out. Other people have helped you out to get better, so why don't you help out another person, right? And the last reason is, again, also be a good human. Learn empathy, right? Learn how to put yourself in another human being's shoes. Try to understand their experience. Try to understand why they think and see things the way they do, and I think there'll be more understanding in the world if that happens. If we all had a little bit more empathy. Thank you again, guys, for watching. Peace. Love one another, and I'll catch you guys later. Love you, Nacho. Thank you for the strength.